Alright, so this is the mission that was PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Really? Because I feel like I've been here before.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Boss, I've uploaded some photos to your iDroid. Use them as clues to find the locations they show and recreate the scenes they depict. We're counting on you, Snake.
We're just doing photo ops?
Yeah, it's kind of like those photography VR missions in Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance.
Chauffeur and 2 sentries. A box and lights. A surveillance camera with a green light. Huh. Where could it be? A soldier and a tank? A car. Huh. The last photo's missing. Oh, sorry. I forgot it. Snake, it should be on the back of the disc case. Or what about the manual? There's gotta be a clue somewhere.
Miller, this is on the PC. None of that is here. So yeah, there's a lot of really cute stuff in here. There's even more than just doing the photos. So we'll actually be doing 2 playthroughs of this mission because there's too much stuff.
Be careful. There are directional mines around there. Who am I? One of your fans.
This mission is also full of Master Miller doing impersonations of other Metal Gear characters. So that's pretty fun. And also, the previous mission with Raiden and this mission do share a couple things. They both have a cassette tape you can find in the same spot. Different music, though. This is just older Metal Gear music in this tape. And there were a couple Easter eggs from this mission that are also in Raiden's, but, you know, I just saved them for this one.
Right,
They make more sense this one anyways. But, yeah, also, like Metal Gear Solid 1, you start out with 0 equipment in this mission. You have to find everything.
That's very good. That is very good.
Yeah. Technically, the only thing you actually start off with are night vision goggles, which is slightly different. But.
Why are there shiny bits on this nighttime sneaky suit? Like,
I don't know.
Whenever you catch the light when you run, it looks like you're practicing bike safety.
Yeah, the little yellow bands on his legs and his biceps are pretty reflective.
There's a door counter?
Yeah, there's a leaderboard for how quickly you unlock all the doors.
Time to go.
Yeah?
Don't want to mess with that.
Nah.
He's dead. It looked like a heart attack.
Oh man, I gotta leave. I hope like 100 years from now when my body is revived with the parts of my dead sons, that I don't die from this exact same virus. That would suck.
What are the odds, really?
Yeah, before we go do any of the photos, there's one other little Easter egg over here.
Someone's in the outhouse. Some soldier with stomach trouble? I think he's gonna be a while. Better leave him alone.
This is actually the only appearance of Johnny anywhere in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Well, he's too busy raising a child right now, I think.
That's true. Yeah, he'd be too busy with the kid raising.
I think he's retired.
Yeah.
Shadow Moses Island. A remote island off the coast of Alaska. Or not.
Don't mess with me, Miller. I know where I am. So yeah, we're doing 2 playthroughs just because this is a unique mission in that there's something different to do when you replay this specifically on hard mode. Ground Zeroes actually does, after you beat a mission the first time, actually has a hard mode for each mission, which is something that does not happen in Phantom Pain. There's actually no difficulty choices in the Phantom Pain. Later on in the Phantom Pain, you actually can unlock a couple newer versions of old missions that are harder, but it's only a couple. It's kind of weird.
Now, every time Miller does some sort of reference or impression of the first Metal Gear Solid, is that weird for him? Because he's dead in that game. Like, that's not him in it. He's very dead.
Like, Miller, do you know you're gonna die?
Do you know you're going to be killed by the clone son of your best shower punching friend?
Life's pretty weird when you think about it, huh, boss? Your one son that I think is just slightly gayer is gonna be the one to kill me.
How much of that game could have been like solved if there were mother-based family reunions, if they were all a tighter knit group?
Oh shit!
So
right?
that deception wouldn't have worked, because Solid Snake would be like, "That's not him. I know him."
Yeah. Oh man, like one of the things people thought was maybe gonna happen with the Phantom Pain, which doesn't, and it would have been fun if they had. It's just like, before the game released, people were like, oh man, this is gonna be the game where like, it all, you know, like, everything intersects and like, you start recruiting the soldiers who are the bosses in the original Metal Gear.
That would be cool,
like,
though.
It would be pretty cool.
Like Running Man.
Yeah, or Coward Duck. Which, I mean, you might be able to accidentally get a guy named Coward Duck or something, but it's never intentional, unfortunately.
Kojima Productions. What does that mean?
Not much these days.
Oh! It is weird that, you know, Kojima started his new studio with Sony, and they actually allowed him to bring the Kojima Productions name with him. I really thought they would be like, nope, you're not taking that. Just because they seemed a little spiteful about everything else. You know, like the reports of like, for the last 6 months or so of Kojima working at Konami, they forced him to be in a completely different office in like a separate building, and he had to like relay a message to one guy to talk to the rest of the development team, because...
Kojima Productions.
Yep. There's a couple other cute things like that here. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see like what Death Stranding actually is like. And oh, also, here's the first scene we're gonna recreate. There's a man sleeping in that tank.
Almost there.
So yeah, if we grab the grenade, throw it in there like an MGS1.
what I'd expect from the legendary Snake.
Stop that. Just stop that. It's weird.
But, like, one of the weird things I've noticed is, like, Kojima still, like... On Twitter, he talks about Metal Gear a lot, and, like, he was the one, and not Konami, that was celebrating, like, Metal Gear's 30th anniversary just a little bit ago. And it's like, I thought they would be mad about him still, like, attaching his name to the brand or something, but...
Well, he's just a #1 fan.
Yeah, it's weird. But also, a surprising thing is, many years ago, like the same time, like Kojima was like, "Hey, we're gonna be making Zone of the Enders 3." Was they were also like, "Oh yeah, here's this guy. We're making a Metal Gear Solid movie," and I thought that thing had completely fallen through, but no, it's still happening. I forget his name, John Vaught Roberts or something.
Jon Favreau. It's gonna be a low budget, quirky comedy.
Ooh, you know that might work.
It's like Swingers, but with spies.
Whoa. Oh, I just remembered, he's not the director of the movie right now, but he wants to be. The last thing he made was Kong Skull Island, and apparently he has like a whole script and everything already written, but I'm excited. I really want to know what a Metal Gear Solid movie could be like.
I still think that Fate of the Furious is heavily inspired by Metal Gear Solid. I believe this in my heart.
There's an interview with the guy that I read today or yesterday, actually, where he was talking about how he wants the movie to be as weird as the games are. Because he was like...
Oh, it will make no money. No one will like it. That's perfect.
He was just like, well, the game is so weird. That was one of the things that, you know, made it so different, you know, from other games at the time. So I feel like we should really bring those elements into the movie, too. And I'm just like, this is either going to be incredible or the most, like, interesting mess.
Some people will watch it 100 times, and no one else will watch it.
Check it out. Over. This is CP. Understood. Be careful. Out.
Hey.
Hey, you're a foxy fella.
Well, I'll be. Kojima Productions, LA.
So Kojima Productions LA was a thing for about, I don't know, 2 years. Yeah, it was an extra studio they made in LA, and they were the people who worked on Metal Gear Online for this game. And other assisting with more work on the game as well. I don't think the studio is like shuttered. I think they just got like absorbed into Konami, maybe. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they also like downsized the studio. Yeah, for a brief time, there were 2 Kojima studios.
Snake, this is Kazuhira Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
Look, I'm just saying that Charlize Theron's plan is about global information control. She has a cargo plane base that never lands.
Ooh, yeah.
They changed Jason Statham's character from evil James Bond to basically Solid Snake. Like, they give him a backstory where actually he was burned by the global intelligence community and now he's just working for himself.
Oh my god.
Boss, is there a patch on you somewhere?
Like the way especially that patch cutscene, you know, him wiggling it out of his backpack there, it almost made it feel like he has some type of phobia of patches or something, and that's just him panicking, just going straight into panic mode. You know, I think it's a really big missed opportunity that they never had, either, like, in the actual storyline or just in, like, a joke mission, a vampire enemy that Big Boss has to face because of his fear of vampires.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine, like, in an otherwise, you know, totally much more serious Metal Gear Solid 5, having one of the skulls just look like Dracula. And him just being fucking scared out of his mind.
Like a very, like, old-fashioned, campy, like, universal 1930s Dracula.
Yeah. Like Skullface he knows everything about Big Boss, and he knows about his fear of vampires, and he's just capitalizing on that.
Woo! Silent pistol.
Woo! And, yeah, when they were, like, celebrating on Twitter, like, the 30th anniversary of Metal Gear and stuff, like, the guy who wants to make the movie was posting a lot of, like, concept art and fan art and stuff that was, like, looked pretty professional, but he was also like, this isn't, like, actual concept art from the movie, but it's kind of like it. And it's like, what? What?
What am I supposed to learn from this, then?
Yeah, weird. I'm just curious because, you know, so many video game... oh wait, before I say that, if you go up to this door...
What's the security level of your card? You don't have one?
It's just locked, normally.
Yeah.
But, like, so many video game movies that get adapted, they're always, like, kind of strange reinterpretations of what the game's setting is.
That's another scene recreated. Nice work.
And like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie that's being made, Jim Carrey is Eggman, and the Green Hill Zone is actually just like a Midwestern like town in the mountains called Green Hill. So I just wonder if the Metal Gear Solid movie is going to end up like that too, where it's just kind of like a lot of the elements are there, but it's just all kind of weird and rearranged.
Yeah. I just think it's really out of character for Sonic to be sporting the police.
Yeah, Sonic hates cops.
Except in Shadow the Hedgehog. So maybe that's the characterization they're running with.
Dead. Again?
Functionality has been restored.
Snake, you okay? Fox dies. But the Fox engine came out on top. Thanks, Fox engine.
They were really fond of the Fox engine. They liked it.
Now press the start button.
Although I have heard, like, apparently there are some stories of, like, yeah, the Fox engine does lots of cool shit, but also it was really hard to work with. But I don't know. I don't know how true that is. It's just, like, some secondhand accounts, I think.
I imagine it probably was difficult. I mean, it's got it.
Yeah.
Is new and unique, you know, growing pains and unlearning the old to figure out how to best work with the new.
This brings back some memories.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like, yeah, it was fucking hard to work with, because it was just like, well, yeah, we are 3D scanning actual materials and putting them into this program that just makes sewing patterns into actual clothing for our characters. It's like, yeah, that probably is hard to do.
Just like old times.
That's from the future, though.
Nice work.
It is weird that, like, Big Boss is like, yeah, I remember all this stuff. My son does.
It hasn't been poured yet. This is still in the 70s.
Yeah, and also I just like, it's weird to hear Kiefer Sutherland of all people going like, just like old times, like, you just got here!
Was that it? Yes, you recreated another scene.
And it's funny the couple of lines, MGS1 lines that Kiefer Sutherland says just because
If you want to look for those other scenes, go ahead.
Big Boss
Surveillance camera.
is just so, like, depressed sounding in MGS5. Like, he's
Yeah.
not having a good time, and he never, like, gets loud or anything. He's just kind of always, like, at a whisper. So it's like, the couple of times he does shout, it's like, whoa, what?
I'm already a demon. Meh.
Almost there.
It's such a bummer that the, you know, that was such an iconic line from the Metal Gear Solid 5 trailers, that I'm already a demon thing. And it's just like, it feels like, from the trailers, everyone was like, oh, that's gonna come at like a really awesome, pivotal moment of the game's story. And in the game, it's just like,
Beginnings
I'm
are
already
pretty pivotal as far as it goes.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't feel like it's like the moment where he realizes like he's a big fucked up monster. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm already a demon. By the way.
Yeah, out of context, it doesn't seem like the baseline for the very beginning.
Yeah, it feels like it's a moment from like the climax, or you know, at least the climax of one of the plot arcs in the game, and not just like, yeah, I'm fucked up, I guess. I knew that.
I mean, I was gonna say, like, it seems like it should come at a point where Big Boss is committing to doubling down on being a shithead, which is
Yeah.
exactly what it is, though, because that's when, like, yep, we're gonna do Mother Base again.
Yeah, I guess so.
Those mice are Alaskan field mice. No. No, they're not.
Master, are you feeling okay?
All right, we recreated all the photos, so we get to leave through here.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
However, I did mention there will be a second playthrough because there's a whole extra little Easter egg hunt separate from that. That's pretty cool and a little harder to find. They're a little more secret.
I'm a little disappointed that all of them, at least in the main mission, maybe you're gonna... Maybe the game is anticipating what I'm about to say, but that all of it is from the first game. There's no, like,
Right.
Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3 bits.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
Impressive work, Snake. Mission complete is not what I'm here to say. Believe it or not, the real mission starts here.
This is not Master Miller. Snake, you're too late.
It's me, dear brother.
I'm gonna ask you some questions about Metal Gear Solid 1. If you answer all of them correctly, then and only then do you truly clear this mission. I'll even throw in a special bonus.
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you? But you'll have to solve the rest of this riddle yourself.
These questions will test your knowledge of the original Metal Gear Solid from 1998. The difficulty level is normal. Get just one question wrong, and the mission is over.
There are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about looking up the answers online, or I'll know.
Ready?
Here we go. Snake!
This is normal mode, though, so they aren't too bad. MGS1 features Solid Snake infiltrating which island?
They even say it in the thing. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
You don't infiltrate Manhattan. You just like take a plane.
Question?
Remote-controlled missile was known by which nickname? Yep, Natasha the Missile. That's it.
Correct. Question?
Should I be answering these? Would that be fun?
I mean, yeah.
You call Mei Ling.
Yep.
Yeah. I knew the first two. Like, okay, we don't have it on record, but like I knew Nikita too.
Yeah, those are really easy.
Please believe me.
Next generation special
they were
forces
given
took part-
gene therapy.
Yeah, reinforced skeletons.
Hell yeah, they were all Wolverines.
Their bones were removed and replaced with adamantium bones. On which floor of the nuclear warhead storage building was Otacon's lab located? This is a little bit of a trickier one.
I don't know. I would guess second floor basement.
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
Question.
Frank Yeager.
Yep. Correct.
Not to be confused with Frank Hunter, the English version.
Correct.
His cousin from Manchester.
Snake lived in Alaska as a what?
He was a musher. He liked to play
Yeah.
with the puppies.
Loved the dogs.
Correct. I'm glad you remember. Question.
What was the maximum load of the elevator in Communications Tower B?
Jesus.
This is the hardest one. Even I had trouble with this one the first time I played it.
300, right?
300 kilograms? Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
If you think you'll get the answer out of me, forget it. There isn't even any sodium.
That's why when
pennants
4 people jump down, it stops.
Yeah. What type of storage immediate did the arms tech president give Snake?
Fuck. It was 1998, but it was the future.
Yeah, it was an optical disc.
That makes
You got
sense.
quite a memory. Now for the final question. Let's finish this. Have at you, Snake. Question.
What was the title of the ending theme?
Shit. I Heavens Divide. Why not? I do not know this at all.
That's actually Peace Walkers. It is the best is yet to come.
Most impressive. All correct. Excellent job. I'll give you that special bonus I promised later. Something to look forward to. I enjoyed it myself. Thank you.
So the man does live up to the legend. You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
You're quoting a dude that you live with right now.
Oh man. So yeah, there's the normal unlocks of, you know, being able to start with extra good weapons and stuff. But once we get back to the title screen, there's one more unlockable that you are given. And it's a pretty cute one.
Blackout.
And hey, you get
Amazing.
yeah, now you can just switch costumes. And yeah, we'll be taking a look at the other little Easter egg hunt that's hidden in here, along with the hard mode quiz show.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get all of them wrong.
Shadow Moses Island. A remote...
Also, yeah, switching to the MGS-1 Snake also makes all the guards genome soldiers, and it makes it snow.
That's very good. The snow is
And
very
look.
good.
It also replaces these guys. So yeah, the one in Paz's cell was the Arms Tech president.
Hey, I got it right.
And then, yeah, the other one, it's the DARPA chief. And then you can just go on a ride with them. Whee!
You know, but one of them's fake.
Oh. I appreciate they actually put physics on his little sleeve, the Arms Tech president. inside here is where you can kind of start an extra little Easter egg hunt.
Ooh.
So you can call Miller when you look at these logos.
Metal Gear Solid. Snake's 3D model was made up of 690 polygons.
Nice.
Are you an otaku too?
There's a weird gun here.
The light on that gun, it's different. That gun's light is an unusual color. I wonder what it's used for.
So if you point it at a logo,
It disappeared. I couldn't tell you why, but it looks like that gun's light erased the marking. You see any more of those things around there?
I thought it was used for, like, reality shows set in hotel rooms.
so yeah, there's logos from a bunch of different Metal Gear games hidden all over this map. And generally you can interrogate one of the guards and he'll label a lot of them, but not all of them on your map. It's random which soldier tells you, but
Oh.
not all of them,
Cool.
but most of them. But yeah, there's another logo right over here.
Those guys are so helpful. Yeah.
Metal Gear... What's that? Metal Gear...
So if you try to erase Metal Gear Rising...
Looks like that's nothing special.
What? Nothing special, you take that back.
Come on, that is our magnum opus.
Yeah, that, like... Come on. So yeah, there are lots of logos here, but not all of them can be erased. You are looking specifically for the Kojima-directed Metal Gears.
Okay.
And you're going to erase them.
It looks like they did learn to suck their own dicks in this game.
So yeah, we'll go in order here. But yeah, here's another one that is not Kojima-directed. Metal Gear Solid Touch. I've never mentioned this game, but this came out around the same time as Metal Gear Solid 4 on the iPhone. It's a shooting gallery. Look at it.
Oh.
Whoa. They're all JPEGs.
I'm glad it has the most important fight.
Yeah, I don't know if this game's still even available on iPhone, because this came out like 2008, 2009 or whatever, like same year.
Fuck you, I'm about to find out.
Metal Gear! Back then, Snake was just 16 by 32 pixels, and only 4 colors.
Oh, they grew up so fast.
Miller here. Be careful not to let the enemy detect you. Over. Good. You erased a marking. Looks like there's more of them. You might be able to erase the markings, but the memories will never disappear.
Aw, that's so sweet. No results for Metal Gear Touch in the App Store, so there you go.
Oh, wow. But yeah, some people have gone like, whoa, was this like a hidden message about Kojima leaving Konami or something? It's like, I don't know.
I mean, sounds kind of like it.
Metal Gear 2. Solid Snake. Snake was 16 by 32 pixels and 8 colors. When making decisions on the battlefield, there's no single right answer. Just trust your own judgment. Over and out. Whoa.
Whoa. That's what I said, Miller. There's another game I haven't talked about up here, Metal Gear Solid Social Ops.
We're never going to be done with this series. Fuck.
Oh, God. I believe this was a Japan-only
Something.
mobile game, but it was one of those bullshit games where, you know, you get a bunch of cards and they have numbers and you make them fight other guys with big numbers, and look, there's a premium box with fucking Zadornov inside.
And Ned! My good buddy Ned!
And you just watch them fight. It's like, well, were my numbers bigger? Ah, fuck, they weren't. Better buy some cards. So, yeah, I don't think that ever came out outside of Japan.
I wanted to touch the Metal Gear, though.
Oh. Oh, Metal Gear Acid.
Ooh, 2.
Yeah, I don't know where the Metal Gear Acid 1 logo is. I kept looking for it, but I couldn't fucking find it, and there's no list online.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. Snake's model was 3,800 polygons. Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do, pass it on to the future.
Wow, we got a David Hayter impression.
Wise words for suck my dick.
I hope Suck My Dick's doing good.
Well, if you got this on Xbox, you'd know. No, he's not doing that great.
Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater. Snake's model was 4,800 polygons.
At some point, you're just showing off.
Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives. That one disappeared too. Huh. There's still more to go. Where could the next one be?
I love your brick feet. Your
Yeah,
feet
it's
are
great.
so blocky.
All right, so next up, hey, it's Portable Ops, the confusing is it real or not game.
I don't think I remember that one.
Well, there you go.
Shining light does nothing, huh?
Nothing. And over here's another Metal Gear game I have not talked about before.
Wait, is this supposed to be the same light they used to erase the Fox logo on
The XOF, yep.
Oh.
Metal Gear something something.
So yeah, Metal Gear Arcade is a arcade game in Japan. You have this big gun peripheral. You also wear...
Does it come with the hat?
I wish.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a 3D game. You wear those 3D goggles, and also you have that big thing attached to your goggles that, like, is head tracking to move the camera where you look. It looks a little different now. It's actually based on assets from Metal Gear Online from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Ah, okay.
I have heard this game is not great, and I've also heard I've heard it's pretty awkward to control.
No.
Yeah. I still kind of want to play it if I ever go to Japan, though, if they're still around. There's probably a couple places that still got them, I bet.
Hey, there you go. That one
Hey.
Metal
counts.
Gear Solid 4. Guns of the Patriots. Snake's model was 14,000 polygons. I have you.
That's a pretty good drabbing.
Guess that can't be right.
I welcome to Game Theory. I think we just confirmed that even Kojima hates Metal Gear Solid 4. Because if it's not right, it's wrong. And if it's wrong, it's bad.
Whoa.
That's just a game theory.
Oh my god. Which must mean it's also true. 100%. Peace Walker's kind of sneaky to find. You gotta call in the helicopter.
Oh, that's very sneaky. I like it though.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid. Peace Walker. Snake's model was 3,500 polygons. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace.
Whoa, that's just you talking, man.
What an incredible Kaz impression.
That's the last. Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet!
I like his liquid impression, too.
It does make that plot point a lot more logical.
Yeah.
They apparently sound identical.
I wonder how many of those voices he just knew how to do impressions of, and how many he was like, okay, what do they sound like? Okay, I can do that. Oh,
Hey, here we go.
I don't think I remember.
this is a
that
Metal
one.
Gear game I have still yet to play. I should get around to that sometime.
Kojima wasn't in Ghost Babel?
Nope.
Huh.
He was not. It's apparently still quite a good game, though.
Metal Gear Solid 5. Ground Zeroes. From 2D to 3D. Then voice. And freedom of movement. Facial expressions, too. I guess your face has a few new wrinkles. But I've never seen more emotion expressed through it. Joy. And rage, too. What an age we live in, huh, Snake? Wonder what they'll think of next.
Getting fired. Damn it.
Metal Gear Solid 5. Ground Zeroes. You did it. You erased all the markings. And every one of them will always be with you. You seem to be a fan of Hideo Kojima games. Thank you for all your support.
So yeah, erasing all of the Kojima-directed games just gets you that little clip of Kojima just thanking you for for liking the games for so long.
These questions will test your knowledge of the original Metal Gear Solid from
All right,
1998.
time to be ashamed. Here we go.
Hard
Difficulty
mode.
level
Some of these
is
are
hard.
pretty hard.
Get just one question wrong, and the mission is over.
There are no continues.
Although there
my
is
friend.
one question here that's
Don't
like
even
pretty
think
easy,
about
and I wonder
looking
why
at
they
the
thought
answers
it was a hard
online.
one.
Or I'll know.
I'm gonna get that one
Ready?
wrong. Just
No, I think
you've
you'll get it.
jinxed me.
Here we go. Snake!
Question?
What did Snake call Otacon's love for a certain female character?
Nightingale syndrome, not Stockholm Nightingale syndrome.
No, it's Stockholm.
It is? Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Question?
When Otacon visited Snake at his cell after he was captured, he gave him Sniper Wolf handkerchief and which level security card?
3? Level 3? It was
6.
It was 6.
Correct. Question?
Fucking knew it.
Which boss character was not a member of the
Meryl.
newly formed?
Is that the easy one?
This one's actually a little tricky, actually. You have to pay attention to the wording.
Correct.
What?
Yeah, it's Cyborg Ninja. Meryl isn't a boss. The original name of Kojima Productions.
R&D 5? KC Japan? Sure.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So these are pretty hard.
Yeah.
Who did Otacon fall in love with in MGS1?
Okay, that's Sniper Wolf.
Yeah,
that
that's
one's
the easy one. I was just
Okay.
like, what the? Why is this in hard mode?
Correct.
If there's like a whole multiple cutscenes about it. How is Johnny's privates censored in the Western version of the game?
Pixelization. Pixels, baby. Pixels.
Never forget those pixelized
I'm glad
balls.
you remember. Question.
Snake attempted to give Meryl a handgun of which caliber?
An 8mm, and she was like, fuck that shit. Give me a real gun. No?
45.
Okay.
Question.
After escaping the base, Snake and Meryl encountered a family of which animal?
They met a family of caribou.
Yeah.
Yes. I did know that one.
You've got quite a memory.
Don't insult me.
Let me forget it. There isn't even any sodium pentothal here.
Question.
How many prototypes were made of the stealth camouflage Otacon developed?
2. One for each of you.
This is kind of a tricky question. It's 5.
Why?
Remember the guys in the elevator?
The guys in the elevator.
There's 4 of them.
Let's finish this. Have at you, Snake. Question.
What did the PAL and PAL key signify?
God, but this I should know this because that's a real ass thing.
Yeah.
Permissive action link? No, that's...
You are correct.
Really?
Yeah, permissive action link.
Correct.
That's a really hard one.
All correct. Excellent job.
It's something that's very real in nuclear launches, but they did it completely wrong.
Yeah.
The idea of having 2 keys is that you need to have more than one person.
Yeah.
So they have to be simultaneous and not sequential.
Yeah, and not just a goofy transforming key. I wish there were more Metal Gear quizzes in this game, honestly. Like, for each mainline Metal Gear game, I would love it.
Does live up to the legend.
But,
You're pretty good.
yeah, doing the hard mode
From the man with the
quiz
silver coat is
unlocks
the
one
boss.
extra costume. It's Gray Fox.
That's fantastic, though. Mm-hmm. I love it.
It's a good costume. And, you know, just on top of that, he also runs really fast, just like Raiden does. So that's neat.
Look at that butt. Look at that tiny
Yeah,
little
look at
butt.
go. It's so flat. It's so opposite of Metal Gear in general. They just didn't have the polygon budget yet. Yeah, another thing that's just cool is that, like, if you do start an alert in this mission, it's got like a pretty cool new remix of the alert theme / main theme from Metal Gear Solid 1. It's not used in any other part of the game, or Phantom Pain either. You can't even like unlock it as a cassette tape or anything.
Well, that's a shame. I mean,
Yeah, it is a
it's
shame. It's
in
pretty
there.
cool.
They should at least give it to you as a tape.
Yeah. But yeah, that I really like that mission just for all the goofy Easter eggs and the quiz show especially. And of course, if you do die in this mission, they also replace the game over theme.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Very good jingles. Why did they ever change those jingles?
I know.